room go through its
sorry.
anti-radiation.
The ship said so.
Yeah, I think the ship already did that.
Well, check the log.
Because it apologized.
That's fair. What's the log say it did?
Terry's looking at the same log, and very much like Google Docs, it tells you who's looking at what. It doesn't say anything. It says contaminant detected in genetic lab. Public announcements made.
What does it say the contaminant was? Radiation, aerosol, bacteria?
Unknown.
From a general log of communications, it wouldn't say that. You'd have to actually go into the genetics log, the lab.
I'm looking in the genetics log.
Oh. You moved to a different file from Terry then. Terry just looked at the general log.
At least the ship didn't look like that.
That's true.
I was expecting the ship to look like that.
That's fair.
The log just says unknown contaminant detected.
Does it show where in the room it was detected?
Yeah. Multiple sensors activated. So. How are you thinking the genetics lab works?
Well, we're wondering why the ship was apologizing. We assumed that it did something to...
It sealed it off, so anybody who was in there can't get out.
Okay. Well, I was thinking it ran a decontamination procedure.
No, that would have shown up in the genetics log. But
Which is why I was checking it.
These answers are unexpected, and we don't know what's going on, so...
Well, generally speaking, if it's going to have a contamination, and it has multiple sensors were triggered, well, what sensor where in the room was triggered and in what order?
And what was triggering it? So is it the aerosol? Is it the radiation?
Multiple sensors were triggered simultaneously.
Okay, so it was evenly distributed.
Yes.
Okay.
Which generally indicates these are not fine sensors. Multiple being triggered at the same time indicates either an aerosol, which only works because the life support is completely uniform, or a radiation of some kind. Because that's the only thing that would travel on multiple reactors simultaneously.
Does it say what procedures need to be followed in order to unlock the genetics lab?
It doesn't. The final entry in the log says awaiting chief medical officers. What is the word for that? Authorization.
Well, he's long dead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into the personnel files. Oh. I'm going to... Oh, the wireless is back up.
Not yet, but shortly.
Okay.
Give it like another 10 minutes.
I'll wait for that to come back up.
Okay.
So anyway, Terry, so now you can see everything on the ship.
Yep.
And it's all safe. Minus the genetics lab.
What?
Well...
No, what did you say?
Minus the genetics lab.
Minus the genetics lab, okay.
Okay, you already knew that.
My decision in exile. I was like...
My decision. Someone's had too much sake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow.
That's the pressure changes from the life support in my ears plugged up.
Sure.
What? No, it's a communication spell that allows me to communicate with my friends who went upstairs. Yes. No, don't eat the seeds. They need to be, they're going to grow in the other plant. You can eat some of the seeds, but don't eat all of them.
Apparently you need to poop the seeds. Because don't eat the seeds is the wrong advice, and I get lectured on that.
So make sure you eat the seeds and then you poop them. So don't chew them.
Yep.
Just swallow them.
Just swallow.
Chewing is almost certainly going to fracture the shells.
True facts. Terry turns off the intercom. Yeah. Oh.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Well, we're waiting for David to finish whatever it is that he's doing, and then we need to figure out the genetics lab.
Yeah.
Snafu.
Yep.
And then we need to see if Broseph can leave. If the door doesn't actually slam shut on top of Broseph, then we can just walk him up to the door and see if it closes.
Well, the door's closed right now.
Okay, well.
Perfect.
An hour later.
Rosef, let's go test your magic.
No!
I
For
don't,
heaven's sake, that won't test anything.
I don't think I'm ready.
You are ready.
You are not, because the door is not open. That is the test. Stop it.
But like a quarter to halfway up the stairs, the wireless trips back on.
Ah, wonderful.
I'm just on the stairwell. I'm just
0 bars.
I'm watching them through the cameras now.
You okay, you could do that with your hand on the railing. But there are a couple of moments when you like think that there's another step and you're like, huh? Just kidding. Or you think that it's flat and you bump your foot in the step. Crap! It's very hard to watch a camera
And walk.
through your eyeballs. I try to use them for walking.
But no, your high priestess says that you are ready. You can repent.
I think that's sacrilege, but I don't actually know.
It's not sacrilege.
Okay.
It's all good.
He'll be learning magic.
Yes, and I can teach him the proper ways that faith can help augment his magic.
Apparently Citron has arrived.
Ah, Dr. Citron, you have made it.
So what are we going to do about the genetics lab?
Well,
Yes, it's your call, Chief Medical Officer.
actually, I need to switch that because the logs are still from way back when.
Oh, well,
So
that's a problem.
I'm going to put you as the pilot.
Ooh,
Oh,
I get the pilot the ship that's buried in the ground.
already been working on it. I'm sorry.
Oh, did you get it done?
Well, I didn't know what to put down for Comrade Shepard.
Actually, she's a planetologist as well.
Yes.
Well, right now you're the Chief Morale Officer.
Perfect.
I'm worth it. Alright, cool. So I'm Deanna Troy. Let's do this.
Who's that?
Neelix, actually.
Both are equally useless.
Let me be the fucking hot one! God damn it! I inspired many generations of people by being hot and being useless on Star Trek. Let me do this. Neelix inspired no one. We all know this.
Sorry, I had to. No, he actually puts it down as the Chief Science Officer.
That's fair.
And Sharon. We're not blatantly plagiarizing, by the way. Tactical Science Medical.
I'm tactical science medical?
You're tactical.
Oh.
Science Medical.
I was going to say, that's a lot
She's
of...
Tasha.
Yeah.
You have to do everything else.
And Worf at times.
Oh,
too.
and you're also
Right.
head of security.
Yep, head of security and tactical. Hi, Tasha Worf.
Your babies are fugly.
They are going to be really fugly.
Alright, so hold on. I'm going to scan the ship real quick.
Okay. Now that you are vested with power as the chief... Actually, now that you are vested with power as the chief medical officer, the very first thing that happens is that you receive a personal notification. Genetics lab detected to be contaminated. Begin irradiation procedures. Yes, no.
Yes.
Please input authorization code.
I go over to the console and I actually initialize my code.
Yeah, you put it in and it's like, first time initiating authorization codes. Please repeat.
Alpha Gamma 2 Sulu 883 Worf. Go.
So, alright, the genetics lab is now participating.
I don't know how to make them look like zombies.
Genetics lab is now initiating a radiation containment protocol.
My baby likes to draw.
So when that's finished, it will tell me, is there an armory in here? Like, I'm going through and looking through the maps in the computer base, and I'm also looking through cameras to see, like, if there's anybody or anything else.
Yeah.
Throughout the ship.
I don't know where my notebook is, so I don't know what rooms I have designed already. There is, in fact, a foundry and
Is it in your bag?
No. It's the purple one. It's over there somewhere. I see it from here. It's underneath Cipher.
It's eating a very tiny brain.
It's under what?
It's underneath Cipher.
Zipper.
It's on Vice and Firewall.
This is pink.
Yeah, that's not
Chess.
purple.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
It's on film.
In fact, Barbie pink.
Yeah, that's like Barbie pink.
You said it was purple.
Not what I meant.
Well,
I don't know
we
what I
can't
was
read
saying.
your brain. All we can do is listen to your words. And your
Right.
word said purple.
Okay, awkward.
It's fine. You think it's
It's
purple.
the infinite fuck you tower.
Yes, there's an armory. There's an armory, there's a foundry, and there's a material sciences lab.
Okay, is there a camera in the armory?
Yes. Since you're looking at the cameras too, the material sciences lab also has an exterior bay door. But it's blocked by rubble.
Okay. I look in the armory.
Or than rubble, I should say, so it looks like it was accidentally opened at one point. Or dirt spilled in.
Oh, okay. I look in the armory through the camera.
It's an armory.
Is there anything stuck in it?
There is... No, actually. There's, like... A lot of the weapons look like they've been scattered around. There's a couple of, like, knives, some exotic weapons. In the sense of strange curved things that... Or ornamental weapons. People decided against. All the guns are gone. Just straight gone.
Okay. I point to one of the screens and have that screen display that image. Or that camera. That's what we have left in the armory.
Rat lifts are the least useful thing, which is why they're still there.
Yeah. It's a good thing. You know. Couldn't we use the ship as a giant weapon?
It weren't
Does
very
the ship have
dramatic.
exterior weapons?
No.
The ship is not armored. Or armed.
Armed.
What was the ship's armored with?
It is currently armored with a
Unobtainium?
Whole lot of nothing. Iridium infused glass.
It was armored with iridium infused glass.
Yeah, that's not very...
Yeah, this was a pure colony ship.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't even meant to enter the atmosphere. Like, this shit was built in space. It doesn't have heat shields.
Does it still have the pods? Or the shuttles?
No.
Where did the shuttles go?
Good question.
I checked the logs.
Oh, man. Alright, so...
It's like you weren't expecting him to do that.
No, I'm working out a timeline. So, like, about a millennium ago, there's a log entry, vessels detected on approach intercept, attempting to activate temporal warp containment breached, spatial rifts detected, pods launched. Nothing.
That's interesting. I changed
And then, like, maybe a year later, finally got logs working again.
Check this out. I switch off the camera and have it display the log.
Yeah, that proves my theory. It was a time travel.
Yeah. This has a temporal warp in it. Where's the temporal warp located? I pull it up on the map.
Where is their version of the jump drive we have?
That is, underneath.
So there's
So
a
it's
second...
Underneath the terrarium.
There's our second jump drive.
Yes. But if that's where the drive is, where's the temporal warp?
It came from that.
I am not detected.
Or it's gone.
Where on the blueprint was it supposed to be?
Used to first person? I am not detected?
Item.
Item, okay.
Not detected.
That would have been a really interesting plot twist.
I
Do
know,
you want
right?
to roll with that? I am not detected?
No. Not yet. The computer did display an ominous degree of empathy, however, so...
Can I take one?
I'm sorry.
Well, you never gave me any,
I didn't give you any.
but I have 3, so 2, maybe. I have 3. I don't actually remember.
I'm not going to change the wording because it doesn't make sense.
No.
Because the thing that isn't there is telling you that it's not there, so...
Well, yeah, that's what makes it interesting.
Funny, but no.
I need 3.
How
many do you need?
Fuck you, that's
I
really
need
good.
5.
You need to actually get up because I can't lean forward anymore.
All of the leaning forwards. Give me my monies, bitch.
Get my money back. Get my money back.
No, damn it, that's copyright.
Oh, my bad.
It's only copyrighted if you place over 10 seconds. It's all good.
Yeah, that was way less than 10 seconds.
It's only copyright if you can recognize what it was.
No,
I can.
10 seconds.
Um,
You can use up to 10 seconds under fair use laws. Oh! But
so...
don't dare go over.
No.
Don't dare go over.
I can attest to that.
So it says that the computer responds to your query verbally, or at least over the PA system, with item not detected.
Thank you.
But would there actually be a separate temporal drive? I would assume they would just be hooked up to the jump drive.
Once upon a time, there was.
Something's happened to where it won't...
Harry is like...
What?
The computer's responding to us.
Terry, what's wrong?
The computer's much better than the AI on our spaceship.
Do you not hear that?
Using the ship's speakers, I have it saying in my voice, yes, Terry, I hear this. But I don't say it.
You encounter resistance. You can feel the resistance.
Computer does not want you fucking with it like that.
Like, well, I appreciate humor as much as the next artificial intelligence. Please, let's not struggle before.
Oh, sorry, I meant to do that through the normal use of the PA system. Or i.e. in the same route.
Yes, I'm aware. There are only so many programming pathways.
Did our ship have an artificial intelligence?
God, no.
How is the radiation protocol going in genetics lab?
The irradiation procedures are having mixed results.
Didn't actually spend.
Interesting.
What?
I don't know. I assume I spent the fate point to make the system. Yeah.
What is your name?
I do not have a name, Dr. Citron.
Would you like one?
Wouldn't you have a ship's name?
I would, were the ship completed. Christened. Forgive me. Yes, even 2 millennium after your existences, we were still engaging in that practice. So no, I do not have a name. The temporal tribe actually traveled through the rift without the rest of the ship.
Ah. I see.
Time travel.
That would be why the ship is here.
They didn't... Oh my... What? Hold on. It's faster to just think this at you.
And yet you can't do that, so you might as well speak.
No, I can communicate to the ship's AI.
You cannot do that. Knock. So David might as well speak.
No, it's more fun not to tell you. No, he goes over like a whole bunch of imagery and stuff where it shows like the temporal device with an appropriate shielding that actually encapsulates the ship, making it all count as the same device, so that when it goes through, it takes it all with it.
And the mental image in Naomi's head is a Looney Tunes cartoon with a plane where the ship engine, or the jet engine takes off without the jet. Which is what happened, I'm being told.
It highlights the log entry where it says temporal containment breached.
Have they tested it before?
No.
They like to build generational ships with untested software and hardware, apparently. It's their thing.
Yeah, it was our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing we totally did.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. The temporal drive was proof of concept. It had never been attempted on this magnitude before.
Alright.
Apparently, apples a few seconds in the future is very different from a colony ship several millennia. Who knew?
It sounds like you knew. Dr. Citron did previously ask, and then I rudely spoke over, if you wanted a name.
I'm ambivalent.
Alright, Ampy.
No.
There is no P in ambivalent.
Abby? We could call him Abby.
How?
Hal?
Ironic!
TARDIS?
Jeeves.
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. Jarvis.
How do you like Jarvis?
I'm still ambivalent.
Perfect, Jarvis.
Mr. Ambivalent.
That is way too complicated to say when you're angry.
Or in the event I need to accidentally close an airlock from explosive decompression.
Jarvis.
Presumably our command in that incident would be... Ah!
I'll record that for future use.
Right, you're going to be running from something, screaming, and he's going to close all of the doorways in front of you.
And behind her.
Well, he said
Explosive decompression.
Yeah, during the explosive decompression. That's the command. To do something, apparently.
Nice. Nice. Well,
Terry still looks like he's about to shit himself and or potentially, run out the exit.
Terry, why are you so...
Broseph, likewise, is just dumbstruck.
what is your name, Broseph?
You already said, if we just ignored him. Well, I ignored him. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I've been calling him by his name.
What's his name?
I'm not telling you.
No, you haven't.
I've called him by his name.
Once. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, when I talked to him.
Yeah, you haven't said it since.
No, but when I've
Spoken to
spoken
Broseph.
to him, I've used his name.
To be fair, it was only maybe 15 minutes ago for him.
Has he ever written down? Do you ever written down?
I didn't write it down.
I didn't care. His name's Broseph.
Did you write it down?
No, I didn't have my notes.
Well, I guess we'll just have to go back and watch.
Exactly. I'm so until we finish watching the current videos, he doesn't have a